No. So today's video is going to be a favourites, just talking about TV programme and music I've been loving the month of February. I just like doing these every month, just talking about things I've been liking. So we're going to TV programmes and music. So the first one is Dancing Nice. This one ITV1, STV and ITVX. Sunday nights at 6:30. So we just had the semi-final. So they formed two performances, sorry. One like dancing on their own, and then we had the second one like as personal dance. But I'm not gonna spoil it in case you've not seen it, or maybe if you catch more episodes. But the two got put out. I was gutted because they're two of my favourites. But do you know what? It was this season's been so good because all of them good. It could be a shocker, but I'm going to spoil it a bit to see who's going to be in the final, but if you want to know, just skip a little bit. So I'll just tell you the three that's got through to the final. So we've got Niall, we've got Joey, and we've got Vivian. So I cannot wait to see who wins it. But I cannot believe it's nearly finished. One more episode and it's done. I cannot believe it's been an amazing series, and I'm not going to do something next to watch or something, but I need. So the next one is The Masked Singer UK. So this was on ITV, STV and ITVX as well. This was on Saturday nights. Real good show. With Joe Donegan, I think that's how you say his name. I'm not going to say things. So the judges we had Mo Milligan, Davina McCall, Rita Ora, Jonathan Ross, and sometimes towards later on in the series we had other guests joining the panel. We had Stephen Mulhern, we had I think there are people. I think it's Lee Mack, and I can't remember the ones. I know who it is, but just can't remember what it meant. So we're trying to guess celebrity who's sitting under this amazing costume. So total was 12. I got most of them right. I think it was maybe a few that I got wrong. So the final was not that long ago. So the final three we had was the Phoenix, we had the Rhino, and we had Bull. I think I see it. But I'm not going to spell it in case you've not seen it, or maybe you're catching up with certain episodes who won it. But I was so happy the person who won it. I knew straight away who they were from the first performance, from the clues and the boys, even though people keep saying it was supposed to be James Arthur, but it wasn't. My parents were saying that, and social media checking who it was, and it's not. But I'm not going to spell who it is in case you probably know or just don't know. But if you've not seen the final or episodes, then you can catch up on ITVX. They always change the catch up channel. It used to be I think it's ITV Hub, and now change it to ITVX, so it's confusing. Then we've got Ant and Dec's Limited One. This was on ITV, STV and ITVX as well. This was on Saturday nights after the Masked Singer UK. So it's a game show that Ant and Dec presented. So it's I don't know how many series, I think it's the 6 series they've had. So the start of it they had celebrity appearance, which she'd never had before, because usually the first series it was just normal contestants. So they kind of changed the first 2 episodes, but they were winning the money for charity, and then all the other episodes were just normal contestants. So it's not answering normal general knowledge questions. It is general knowledge, but it's the answer to the questions is numbers. Even though we were playing along with it in the family and watching it Saturday night. Some of them I can get straight away, and some tricky because you need a certain answer. But if you get a certain amount, you win how much money it's on the board winning it. But at the start of it, you got to answer so many questions, so you get so many lives at this. But all the answers, of course, to do with numbers. And if you get it right, of course, you get 5 extra lives. But doesn't matter how much sum of money it is, you don't actually get that because you've got to press a button to get the money out. But it's been so stressful, the episodes in the series. But I'm not going to spoil it in case you've missed episodes or if you've not seen the whole series. But It's on ITX for to catch up, but it's so good and it's stressful. But I hope they do another series, even though Andy's so busy at the moment, like there's so much. So the next TV program is Starstruck. So this is a second series and it's on ITV, STV and ITX. I know you probably think there's loads of programmes watching, but it's because there's not good programmes on ITV. So this is the second series. It's hosted by Ollie Murs. We've got a judging panel, so we've got Adam Lambert, we've got Beverly Knight, we've got Jason Manford, and we've got the new judge, Shania Twain. Because it used to be... Oh, what's her name? I know who it is, but I always write it in paper, but I can't find it. I know who it is. Oh, Sheridan Smith, that's what it was. She just came back to my head. Because she's busy like doing musicals and other things, that's why she couldn't do the 6 series. We kind of got it because I really enjoyed her being on the judging panel. So it's kind of the same thing as the first series. It's a bit like Stars and Eyes if you've watched it before, like the 90s kind of era. But instead of just like one person get the transformation, there's 4 teams and 3 members. So it could be like, say for example, it could be Freddie Mercury, it could be Beyonce, it could be Christina Aguilera, it could be Taylor Swift, like singers and bands you know. There has been like so funny, like the first series, there was All in Mars, quite good, and then the second series, there's like just been 2 episodes where Shania Twain had one with Freedom, they're quite good, but each like team is like 4 and 3 each of it, they all sing together, each one song, then the judges give like their opinion, what they think of them, like the performance, and then after the 4 teams have performed, the judges pick whoever it is, they go through to the next bit, and they've got, instead of working a team, they've got to work on their own, and they perform another song, and not the judges that vote who gets through to the final, it will be the audience. And this is the first time that they've had audience, because the last series, because of the pandemic, it was like virtual audience voting, but they had like audience, but it was just like family members and friends, and people like performing on the show, and whoever wins it, they get money, they get 50,000. And I don't know if I want to spoil it who won the first series, or if you want to know, but if I'm gonna say, but if you don't want to know, skip a little bit. So I'm just going to say it quick. So the first person who won it was a tribute act to, I can remember top made because it's been real. I think the person was Cher, I think top made, but it's just like a couple minutes. But I'm really enjoying the series so far, and I look forward to seeing who else that they perform on the show. So the next one is Gogglebox, and it's on Channel 4, yay! So I'm talking about a programme that's not on ITV. So it's a new series, it's on Channel 4. And you see like normal people just talking about like giving reviews, like if it's TV programmes, films, documentaries, reality programmes, TVCs, and just it's so funny and it's a good like opinion on it. And they usually do like number 1, and there's usually like a celebrity like version, or if it's like either like just normal like celebrity, or they usually do like for charity to stand up to cancer. And I noticed that this week, because this is like February, but I'm talking about like within March, there's 2 episodes, because there's like number 1 it's usually on Friday nights at 9 o'clock, but there is another episode on Saturday, but they usually don't show it Saturday because it's like the 10th, I think it's like the 10th anniversary since it's been on MTV, which I can't believe it. I think they're bringing back like old cast members who were on the show, so it's kind of good to kind of see like the recent one and then the old ones that used to be on it, which 70 episodes, but I will talk more about that in March favourites. So let me see if I get any more TV programs to talk about before we go music. I've got a few more. Then we've got Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway, which is on ITV 1, STV, so new series again. And of course, as I mentioned, Ant and Dec's been very busy, even though they just had the game show Limited One. And then they've got this Saturday Night Takeaway, they're doing Brett's Got Talent. Then we've got I'm Celeb Getting Out of Here, but it's like an all-star one, like old celebrities that's been like from other series. But I think we might be getting another like one as well, so they're busy. So it's good like to watch this Saturday night. It's like funny, like taking part with the audience. They've got like sketch drama kind of thing. They do channels like Aunt Bessy's Deck. You've got like they talk to whoever's doing like the hosting of the whole show. You've got End of the Show, which is so good so far. They've had Tom Grennan, they've had Minnie Webb, but it's so good and funny, like Index involved with whoever songs at the end of the show. We've had like pranking like a celebrity. We're getting like the Celebrity Getting Out of Here one. If like the audience like the ads, there's just like so much, and it's like amazing like entertainment to watch on Saturday night. So the next one is Michael McIntyre's Big Show, and it's on BBC One on Saturday nights. I just like it. I'm just liking anything that's got Michael McIntyre, even though this show had the wheel. But Michael McIntyre's Big Show, it's just like an entertainment show. It's like whole audience. With like you get like amazing like performances like pop stars, or if it's like musicals, you get Michael McIntyre doing like a midnight kind of thing with celebrities, and so funny. They get like an audience member who like nominate, they get to perform like on it, but it's so good and it's funny. And plus like it's like a celebrity who sits near the crowd like on a box office kind of bit, and they take the phone and they write something and try to get the funny question like replies to it, which is so good and it's funny. But if you've not seen it, it is on BBC iPlayer, and also I've been enjoying Michael McIntyre's The Wheel. It's so good, it's so funny, and it's just a great entertainment quiz show. And even though it just took a break, it's just come back on recent, so we'll probably talk a bit more of that. My favourites. I've got one more TV programme, and then I've got music. So the last one is Casually, and it's a BBC One. So it's on Saturday nights. The time always changes because usually sometimes you get one episode and sometimes it's two, depending what's on Saturday night. But I'm just loving Casual because it's amazing, like drama, of course, like hospital, like thing. But like the scenes, but like it's like relatable stories, like people going through or injuries or things. But there's some of the storylines has been so emotional, serious, and they have to do like what's happening with the hospitals, like the strikes and that, and how they've been hard working as well. They had to deal with that, and I just think it's amazing, and the amazing storylines and the actors and actresses are just amazing, and I really enjoy watching it, and I look forward to watching it again on Saturday. So Paul will talk again on March's favourites. So that's every TV programme. Then we go on to music. So the first, before I go like on the first one, some of them I've done like a few, so which can be in link down below. So the first one is Emily Sad Bitch. Sorry I'm swearing, but it's just the title of the song. But the song's upbeat, it's catchy, it's so good. And anything Emily just likes to like their own or collaborating with singers, DJs, or whoever, then Emily's always making amazing music, and I love music video to goes to it. The next one is Ray 21st Century Blues. This is her album. Finally she gets to release this album. It's been worth the wait, even though the troubles that she's had with the record label. She's independent, and it's just telling her story, her experiences and her life, and oh my god, the music is so amazing, and I'm so proud of her for this album, and it went to number 2 in the UK album charts, which I'm so proud of. So the next one is Paramore. This is Why, and this is a new album. I absolutely love Paramore. They're so back. This album is so good. It's worth the wait. Didn't expect them like come back with new music, but okay. I was so happy they found out like getting more music. And this album's so good because like all the songs like not like one style music. It's like so different, and I love how Paramore's trying new music, and I just love listening to it. Next one is Neha, Falling for Somebody. I just love her music at the moment. she just releases like amazing music, and the song was so good, and I just cannot listen to it more. And the next one is Lauren Spencer Smith, Best Friend Breakup. I just think Lauren Spencer Smith is just getting amazing. Even though like 2022 was like amazing for her, this year 23 is just even more amazing. And the song is so good, it's amazing, and her voice is so good in the song. Sorry, I just made a noise because I cleaned my throat, but I love the song and the music video to it. The next one is Grace Davis, Used to You, Euphoric Mix. That's so good. It's so, I like anything that's got Grace Davis at the moment. Like her, even up to the original music and something she just covers. This is like original music, and it's so different because it's like a euphoric mix, which I didn't expect to be what I didn't know what to sound from it, but it sounds so good, and anything Grace Davis, her voice is amazing, she's so talented. Next one we've got Olivia the UFO. This is like a new artist that I have been trying to listen to, and I just think the song is so good at the moment. Then we've got Cardboard Box Studio Box. The song is so good. I think this band is just having an amazing year so far. 23, they're just winning like everything at the moment. Sorry, I've got a bit winter. But I just love this song, and I just can't wait to hear more music from Fredo. Then we've got Dove Cameron and Khaled, We Go Down Together. Oh my god, this collaboration, this song is amazing. It's so powerful, it's beautiful, and the video to it is so good, and it goes perfectly well with the song We Go Down Together. Then we've got Niall Horan Heaven. So it's so good to have Niall Horan back with new music with Heaven, and the song is amazing. It's just showing off like his new era in music, and the music video to it goes perfect well, and I just can't wait for like more music and his album which is coming out as well. Then we've got Minnie Webb, Rules of Theirs. I'm just loving anything that Minnie Webb has released at the moment, and this song Rules of Theirs is so good. It's upbeat, it's catchy, and I love how it's like a bit more, it's like pop, upbeat, catchy, but then half of it is like a bit like powerful, emotional, beautiful song. And I love how the music video is carrying on from like Red Flags, the last song. You kind of see the same person from that. The actor who she's supposed to like dating in the music video, of course, but not in real life, of course, but just like in the music video. You kind of see a story from that music video, Red Flags, Rules of Earth, and the new video, Freezing, which we'll probably talk about in March of Favorites. And the next one again is Lauren Spencer Smith 28. So of course we're getting two songs from Lauren Spencer Smith because it's been worth the wait for the song 28, because she kind of teased a little bit of it on social media and thing where we're ever going to get it, and finally she released it, and it's an amazing beautiful song, and anything that Lauren Spencer Smith points is amazing. Then we've got Caity Baser, Thanks for Nothing, See You Never EP. Her music is so good at the moment. She's upbeat, she's catchy. I love like her personality, and it's telling like her experiences like heartbreak, relationship, could like talk friendship, or anything that's relatable or things that's come through her life, and I just love every song that's on that EP at the moment. Next one we've got BB Rexa, Heart Wants What It Wants. I've got tongue just to say that. So it's so good, it's uplifting, it's dance, it's pop, and it's one of the songs you just get up singing and dance along to, and anything that BB Rexa has released more like on her own or collaborations, she just makes amazing music, and I just can't wait to hear more from her. Then we've got Courtney at Celebration. The song is so good, it's uplifting, it's catchy, it's dance, and I just like it, and it's different to anything I've heard before, like maybe like my music scene, but do you know what, I'm just like listening to music that I love listening to, and even think it makes sense when I was younger. Then we've got Mima As It Was cover. So this is a cover of Harry Styles, As It Was. So it doesn't sound like normal version, like of course it's Harry Styles song, but of course like it's usually his versions like catchy, pop, not mean more like dancier, but like Mama's versions more like stripped back, and it sounds like her, if it's like her own version of her song, but of course you know it's Harry Styles as it was. I've got two more, so sorry this is long. So Mason Levi Loser, so he's back with the song Loser. If you like rock, punk, pop kind of stuff, then yes, this is a good one. This is like his original song. It has been a while since we've had a new song from him, but do you know what, it's worth the wait, and I love anything from him, like his original music or covers, but he has the reason live as well, and I just love anything listening to Mason Levi. And then the last song on Favourite Favourites is Glimmer's I Found Her. So I did not expect the song to be released as a single because it's on Ollie Mars' album Manamy, and it's one of my favourites on the album. I know there's so many on the album you could pick because every song is so incredible, and I just thought, okay, I'll just release it. And I love the song. It's so different to anything that is released because it's like pop, dance, it's giving you like electronic, 80s vibes to it, and I love it. It's so different, but it's really boys like suits it, and I'm looking forward to hearing the song if he puts it in the set list. I'm hoping, because it's one of my favourites of the song Man and Me album, and just have to wait and see when I get to see him live in April. So that is everything I want to talk about favourite favourites within TV programmes and music. Sorry the video's long. It's just because like I didn't think like each month so far, like this one February and January going to be long, because usually like January and February, I think for the last couple of years usually we get a few things, but usually it doesn't be this month. But I've noticed so far it's been like so much going on, like TV, music. Sometimes I'll show like certain items I've bought, if it's like food or skincare or whatever I want to show, but at the moment there's nothing there. But I think March one I might have a few things to make sure. But so far this March, there's a couple of things that I've got so far on my list that I'll talk about. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, what I thought my favourite things in February within TV and music, and of course some of the music I do mention that I have done reviews, not all of them but most of it, but I'll put the link down below for check all the reviews. I do enjoy them, like filming these big kind of videos, even though it's a bit different, and even though it's out of my comfort zone, because I'm not doing like my viewings like talking like whole music, but it's like talking what I've been living each month. But I like it doing because it's a bit different for me to doing, and I mean out my comfort zone and being a bit more confident like talking videos, even though probably this video I've not made sense because I'm a bit tongue tied. Sorry if you, and I'm kind of sniffing, so sorry about that. But I hope you enjoy watching this favourites for 2 to 3, and I cannot wait to do the next one for March's one, so hope you enjoy watching it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. If you do, hello. Hope you enjoy watching this video, and you do subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy watching this, press the button to down below. If you've been here for a while during this video and the next videos, and you're still not subscribed, why not? It's free down below. But if you've already subscribed, thank you very much for taking your time to subscribe and enjoying watching videos, and give much support to videos, and my channel of course. Press the bell ding ding ding, because I give you more notifications when I upload on various channels. Keep yourself busy to film, upload, and keep up to date the schedule to upload in here. And I've still got loads more to film and upload. I've still got like loads more ideas I want to do, so look forward to that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.